Hello there, peeps. This is What I Get at the Nastier again with just a random video because I just had a hilarious duel in a Yu-Gi-Oh! DS game I started playing. So I reached the battle with Crow in the second chapter of the game, and so this was so hilarious that I decided I have to show it. I just have to upload it to my channel and show it off, because basically, at first everything was going well, and he was playing his Blackwing deck, I was playing my, well, starter deck with some changes for being cards I had collected so far. I decided to use my hamster after using Fisher to get rid of his Breeze, I think it was called. He used Star Corruption, and I'd use that later with, I think it was Double Spell. And so, everything was playing out well in the first few turns, and, well, thing is, I make a mistake later on that is really costly, and that didn't cost me the duel. So here I decided to flip up Death Koala. I know it says Death Koala, that's just his English name. And deal damage to him. Standard strategy. And then I distributed both of my monsters to summon Sangha. And just for the attack power. And so, yeah, that worked. And then he decided to put his monster in defense position on the next turn rather than trying to attack me. I guess I know why, but yeah. And then, well, it's not until my next turn that things go south. Anyways, I used the double spell to get Dead Koala back in my hand and set him on the field. And then everything played out normally during his next turn. I believe he just summoned Red Steel Coin and used Black Whirlwind, and that was it. Or maybe he directed attack. Yeah, he directed attack me as well, since that monster can direct attack with no qualms about it. And then, come my next turn, we see me make a big mistake. He put Sangha in defense position, but that was fine because I could just put him in attack position again next turn. That didn't do anything. So my first mistake was summoning Raikou instead of setting him, so I couldn't use his flip effect. And my second mistake was using Hammer Shot to get rid of his monster, forgetting that it also looked at my side of the field to get rid of monsters. Yeah, and, well, the way this played out, I was able to do some damage to him. I think, yeah, I was. But then on his next turn, he gained a huge lead, and, well, just pay attention to how my life points are right now, and then look at them at the end of this turn. Right now, they're at 7,500. He pulled off an insane combo that let him summon up to 3 monsters, and then another one during his battle phase, giving him an extra attack. Yeah. That's not very good. So 700 damage, that's not much. But he's still got 3 more attacks. And so that's a bit more. And he's still got 2 direct attacks. Which, yeah, this hurt a lot. And humorously enough, it actually made our life points match for that turn. So at this point I decided to play, and he also Secret Summoned at the end, just to result on the wound. And so at this point I decided to play defensively because I knew I screwed up. That one simple mistake pretty much cost me the duel. Well, it didn't cost me the duel, but I decided to play Cherries because when Cherries got destroyed, I would be able to summon 2 more from my deck. So I was able to basically wall off the attacks, except from the direct attacker for the turn. And then he's just playing Black Wings the way he plays Black Wings. We all know how Quill plays Black Wings. Direct attack, couldn't do anything about that, but I was at least able to wall off against the other 3 attacks, fortunately. So I took no damage this turn, for those of you who don't know how Yu-Gi-Oh! Works. And then, after this, I'll explain in a moment. That was very lucky that I had Nastier cherries in my hand for that moment. And it doesn't stop there. Fortunately, I was able to give up my Lucky Iron Max to use Monster Reincarnation and put my hamster in my hand, set that, and summon another Desqualla from my, set another Desqualla from my deck to act as another wall and even get some damage out of it. So he direct attack, and then he decided to attack my monster to destroy it, and then, well, he couldn't do anything after that because I don't know if the AI knew, but, well, 1400 is, but he didn't have any monsters that could destroy mine. And so he was probably planning to use that tribute monster. But then I pulled Junk Synchron from my deck. That was very lucky, as I was able to summon him and use his effect to bring Raikou out of my graveyard. And then special summon Synchro Summon Magical Android, and use Desqualla's effect to deal some damage to him, and then attack with the 100 attack monster with Magical Android and win the game. That's like what you see in the anime, like the protagonist is in a bad spot, then somehow he pulls the correct card and pulls out this crazy combo that just wins the game. And so yeah, I found that hilarious, and I shouldn't have won that. I don't know how I won that. So that mistake should have cost me the game, but it was just so ridiculous that I had to share it. So yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and look forward to the Sonic 2 LP coming soon. I should not have won that. That's yeah, goodbye. I should not have won that.